It's so easy to, like, for us as humans to look over, like, all the positive that we experienced, especially last year, but just, like, in general, like it's easy to recount 6 months ago how we was feeling, you know what I'm saying, and what state, how bad we were feeling, or, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you could probably name maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 good things that happened to you, but if somebody told you, like, you know what I'm saying, name me a couple of the bad things that happened, it's gonna be some more bad than good, you know. But in reality of it, it's probably just as even. You feel me? Like, it's just we don't account for all the positive moments. Like, even the little moments.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Beachside Talks. I'm your host, Toon, with special guest today, my brother. Introduce.
Trice, man, we here, man. The Vintage Dealer, the all around playmaker, showstopper, whatever you want to call it, whatever.
You said the Vintage Dealer.
Yeah.
What is a Vintage Dealer, my G?
Man, there's a couple different, like, definitions, I guess you could say, to a vintage dealer. Like, I mean, for me personally, I'm a hoarder. I'm a curator of clothes, I guess you could say, like, 50s, 60s, over multiple decades, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, whatever, like, appreciating each era. And then on top of that, finding, like, you know what I'm saying, the beauty in it, you know what I'm saying? So from that, me hoarding all the, you know what I'm saying, from the different eras or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, that means more to me rather than, like, somebody that, like, finds the interest in the surface level stuff, like, you know, your hard rack t-shirts, you know, your vintage Nike t-shirts. Like, yeah, that's vintage, but it's the surface level of vintage, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that do collect vintage in that aspect, and I consider myself one of the niche.
In depth,
you know what I'm saying? Like, finding the beauty in it, you know, not just getting no money. It's not about the money. It's like, it's about, you know what I'm saying, an educational experience, a learning moment, you know what I'm saying? Now then, you know what I'm saying, no matter what color, black, white, Hispanic, girl, boy, whatever, we at this common foundation on this one t-shirt that cartoons or, you know what I'm saying, the music that we listen to. So it just creates that layer of foundation, you know, like, you can't replicate that, you know, you can't fake genuine.
You can't, and I done seen you sell to, like you said, black, white, whatever, they come shop with you.
For real.
So, never asked you, how long you been doing this?
Going on since 2023 just began. This is like my 4.5 years, so going on 5 years.
How did you start? How did you find this? How did you start?
Yeah. So
Vintage Dealer.
So I say, like, well, I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas. So Jonesboro, if you know anything about Jonesboro not on shit at all.
Got some baddies up there, though.
Yeah, it's some straight little joint, but it's quiet. Like, we in the country. It's a big ass. I ain't gonna say even it's a big ass city. It's a city with everything you need, right in the middle of a fucking cornfield type shit. So like it's a mall, but everybody rocking the same J's. Everybody rocking the same T-shirt from Zoomies or, like, whatever, like, at the time type shit. But me being, like, 14, 15, 16 years old, being around my mom, going in Goodwills at this time, people you get the shit checked out of you if you go in Goodwill, especially if somebody catch you coming out of Goodwill too, let alone with a bag. They gonna check the shit out you next day at school, like, what the fuck boy, I saw you in Goodwill, and, like, whole time I'm like, what the fuck, like, y'all sleeping shit, like, it's some shit in there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's still bullshit too, though. Because it's Jonesboro, you know, like, old people, old white people. So, yeah. What was you first say, though?
No, I was like, I feel like as we got older, we realized that, but being young kids, we didn't see it like that.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody's so caught up in, like, you know what I'm saying, the most expensive J's. All your parents just got you the polo that just came out. Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but, like, shit, I'm just making it rock with these Chucks and, you know what I'm saying, these cargo shorts and, you know what I'm saying, the Obey tee or whatever at the time. But at the time, I was like, man, everybody doing this. Like, let me find something different. Like, I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, be in the same mode. And this at 14, 15, 16 type shit.
So at 14, 15, 16, you already had the mindset.
Like,
I don't want to be like y'all, dress like y'all, rock with
I
y'all.
ain't gonna say just not be like, cause don't get me wrong, there's gonna be some shit you see the next man where you're like, alright, that's kind of hard type shit. But like, it was some times where it's just like, man, moms ain't finna give me $190 for no J's. And I'm damn sure 15, 16, like, I'm either spend my last or like, you feel me? So I was like, man, let me go find something different type shit. So this was me working at Foot Locker, still going in Goodwill. But at 16, I worked at Foot Locker. And then from there, shit, shoes, like, discounts and shit like that. But obviously, can't buy J's, so saw Asics. And Asics and, like, shit like that.
Comfortable as hell.
Comfortable as hell, because, like, Asics, you can do anything. It's on Asics, height, whatever in Asics, right? So I started seeing these bitches going to sell for, like, $30, $40. I was like, oh, shit. And you talking about what? My check, $280? You said these $30, $40? Let me get 3 of them motherfuckers, 4 of them motherfuckers, you feel me?
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I started literally cashing out on Asics, bro. Like, I kid you not, the school year, my 11th grade year, I probably had like 20 pairs of Asics type shit. 15, 20 pairs of Asics. Like, I was fucking with them.
I've never met nobody who had more than 2 pairs of Asics, I'm gonna be real.
I swear to God, I had every color. Like, I didn't say every color, but nigga had colors, like, whatever I was feeling that day type shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, fool, like, it's snowing outside. Oh, let me put your red and white jumps with the snowflakes. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. I had them bitches. Then I started seeing other motherfuckers buying them and shit. So I was like, yeah, this is just like it was inevitable. But I was like, hey, it's a $30, $40 shoe. I'm like, damn, like, not to say niggas are doing that, but I was just like,
you kind of felt in your mind, I might have paved the
you
way for
feel
you
me?
guys.
Come on now, like, just a little bit. So I was like, at that moment, you know what I'm saying, I found something being, like, it's okay being lame type shit. It's cool being lame type shit. It's cool being weird. The trendsetter, the oddball out type shit. So shit, from there, I just kind of took that attitude, came up here to college in Little Rock area, whatever, Conway. And I met my business partner, my good friend now, Decatur. I'm sure you met him once or twice, but he's a cool ass dude, cool ass white dude at that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't meet very many genuine people nowadays, but you also don't meet very many, you know what I'm saying, genuine white people.
Yeah.
So, like, to the point where, like, this man, like, literally not too many people, like, he telling me, like, $1 million worth of game type shit, you know, to the point where, like, I almost changed my perspective of, like, damn, this shit right in front of you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta really put yourself out there, you know? So, from there, shit, I was just like, all right, still working a job, working like 35, 40 hours a week for Target or whatever, but I'm seeing my homie, he waking up 6, 7 o'clock in the morning and, like, finding shit throughout the day, like, sending me pictures of, like, crazy band tees and, like, just art t-shirts and shit, and I'm just like, damn, I'm over here punching the clock type shit, working for the man or whatever,
And you out here living,
come on now, going about his merry way. I'm like, yeah, man, this is like, and keep in mind, this is like early, like the year before COVID, like really, really hit type shit. So like, this when motherfuckers like really panicking like about what to do next type shit. And I'm like, man, I know damn well I don't want to be in this motherfucker like with the chance of getting sick type shit. So I'm just like, fuck it, let me just, you know what I'm saying, go on a free will limb, you know what I'm saying, little limb, and make something happen by myself type shit. So shit, quit my job, and literally like just school and vintage for like every day, like waking up, find the time, go to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, 7 a.m. to like 7 p.m. looking for clothes all day. And shit, I mean, it was slow to, you know what I'm saying, because obviously it's a skill, like, you know what I mean, I'm looking for shit, but at the same time, I could be picking up all this good shit, but if nobody buying it, what's the point of picking it up, you know? So, like, it just came a learning moment, like, all right, can't pick up this, can't pick up that, and so, over time, I guess, I just, like, fuck it, like, I'm just gonna be specific, you know, and now I've kind of developed a skill, kind of taste for it, and a target audience type shit. You know, like I kind of know what most people like here, and then I can also, you know, cater to other type of styles if that's what you so choose. So it's definitely grown since, you know what I'm saying, the pre-COVID with all that good shit was going on. But like where all that shit was going on in general. But
Nah, I don't see, you know, I be over here shopping with you. I support my guys. So
yeah,
I don't see any grow from one or two things to
yeah, it used to be it used to be one rack in Fox Run type shit. It used to be one rack of clothes and like one bin type shit, and be like, hey, I would slide. But now it's like, it's still, I mean, it's not the biggest, but hey, we still got a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a couple hundred, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 pieces of different shit, just like.
I'm still gonna sit you and find me an orange shirt.
Man, don't even trip, cause don't even trip. It's gonna be another one. I ain't even gonna lie. I've been finding a hella RTs, like blues tees and shit. Man, it's gonna be another one. I ain't even tripping. But yeah, just in general, like it's taking me places type shit that I don't think like just me like
working a 9 to 5.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally just on a whim. Like I feel like all my best experiences with like vintage and just clothing in general all came like on a whim, you know what I'm saying, like a last minute like decision, you know, to the point where like it was the one I came up on some shit. Like I think my this was probably I think 2 years my first like deadstock dig. I mean, not too many people know what a deadstock dig is, but
you need to tell what a deadstock
is.
I don't know what's a deadstock dig.
A deadstock dig for at least the people like that's in my general community or whatever is like basically is it could be abandoned house, abandoned building, abandoned general store, whatever, thrift store, flea markets, just whatever. But essentially, they're abandoned and left with all the stuff that was originally on sale for retail with tags and shit like that. So this would be stuff that's like still in the boxes with like the paper wrapping on them and the paper tag, but yeah, have been sitting in this box for like 30 years type shit, waiting to be discovered, you know? So this is like the first one. Me and the homies, we ended up stumbling across this place in Kentucky, and it was a really old, creepy, like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, cause this is like one of the scariest ones. This some shit literally out of a movie, like, I kid you not, in Kentucky, you feel me? Like, so we like sneaking through I'm seeing like probably like about as big as a Walmart type shit, but it's like abandoned as hell type shit, and there's so many cuts and like corners and shit, like, and you gotta sneak in through this little ass hole like in the back, you crawl in, got your hazmat suit on some like GTA, like a GTA heist, cause it's like mold and shit, you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect yourself, cause you're gonna be sick as hell trying to look in that hole for hours, right?
All this stuff
all this for clothes. Literally, we went to like Lowe's the day before, cause we found about it like last minute as hell. We knew if we didn't do it, somebody else was gonna do it type shit. Like, drove 8 hours the next day.
Man, where you get a hazmat suit from? I'm sorry.
Lowe's got all that shit, man. Lowe's got everything you need. If you wanted to hide a body, you could do it. Go to Lowe's, goddammit. Like, Lowe's got every fucking thing you need if you wanted to be on some shit. Like,
you heard it here first.
Come on now. Lowe's,
he said it, not me. If you want to hide a body,
sponsor your boy Lowe's. Come on now. Like, I'm telling you, I need hella hazmat suits. What you talking about? But for real, like, we on some real GTA shit. Got the K9 in that, the little mask, whatever. So we in that bitch. And it's like pitch black dark. We got the little headlamps on. Like, you would thought this shit was like a video game movie type shit. Everywhere you turn type shit, it could be anything that popped out. Motherfuckers in there writing 666 and devil shit. It's like
y'all in the middle of the day that night.
Man, night food. Like, crack it like from 5 where the sun finna go down, and we stayed in there for like 4 hours type shit. So this is like us clocking in a sense. So we didn't leave till like 9 o'clock at night. It's pitch black.
I ain't gonna tell you what that sound like, but you know what that sound like.
It was some shit, boy.
You know what that sound like.
It was some scary shit, boy. And it was like, whole time though, I'm blocking all this shit out. Like, nigga, we could die at any fucking moment. I'm blocking all this shit out. Like, damn, look at these clothes. Like, putting them over. Like, yeah, Bulls, Chicago Bulls, Denver. Oh yeah. Oh, what? Deadstock? Oh, yeah. I'm going crazy to the point, like, I'm not even fucked up about the consequences on some shit. Like, I ain't like, it was just such an adrenaline rush, like a dopamine that you just not gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowhere else type shit. So I was just like, just riding it in that this 3-4 hours. Finally, we walking out there being like, you would have thought we robbed the bank. Cause I swear to God, it was just like these bags of clothes, this is that. And we hit that bitch 2 days in a row and came back with a truck full of shit and a whole ass like pinball machine from 1996. The Street Fighter, like.
What y'all do with the pinball machine?
It's at the homie. He got a little shop area right now. It's at his little spot right now. But that bitch, like, it was like a tournament, like a game tournament, like pinball machine. Like they was like, I was like, damn, it's like got the Street Fighter characters. And you hit that bitch, just say Hayukin. Like I was like, yeah, this is shit hard. I was like, but yeah, it's just taking me places. Like I met so many different people. Like, and it's just like, I don't know. Like Arkansas is we need something like that. You know what I'm saying? Something that, you feel me? Like put everybody like on a common ground. Like just we all got this common interest. It's not just about, feel me, oh, you like this certain group of people, I can't da-da-da with you type shit. Like, nah, I feel like clothes in general bring so many different people together. Like, cause that's the first thing you gonna do. So like, if you don't care about the way you look, you know what I'm saying, in the morning and how you present yourself to the world, like, if you don't have that confidence, like, I like to feel like if I'm putting something on, obviously I don't want the next man to have it, but at the same time, like, this is like, I want you to see my identity, like my individuality, like, you know what I'm saying, my uniqueness, you know? So like, if you don't have that confidence, like when you stepping out, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like, can't nobody really hold a candle to you type shit. Like, and I feel like that's one of the things that vintage do, like, cause not only do you know the story behind this piece, but you also know where it came from. Then you also can know, like, not too many people are gonna wear this t-shirt. And then it's also your common interest. So now you got those 4 or 5 layers right there to the point where, all right, now I can walk out the house with the utmost confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm that person.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just based off a t-shirt. Like, all off a t-shirt. Not just off a Nike tee that you got at Sports Academy or like,
that
you know,
everybody gets.
that everybody just got
Walmart shirts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, but that confidence isn't there. Like I just like, you know what I'm saying? You could go to the bar, hobby, like anywhere, and the fact that somebody take the time out that day and be like, sick t-shirt, cool t-shirt, bro. Like that right there, you'd be like, thank you for paying attention. Type shit.
Sweaters y'all got from you, I went, man, this clean as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Ironically, the Bayou Classic sweater you gave me, the white one, I wore it the other day, and my mama saw me. She was like, I was there with you.
You see what I'm saying?
I was like,
and it be moments like that.
Full circle moment.
A full circle moment. Like, just like that, to the point. Now, that sweatshirt right there just jogged a moment in your mama's brain to the point where she's like, damn, and had a whole ass pleasant memory behind it. You feel me? To the point where, oh, you right here in my arms, and I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you can't make that shit up to the point where, like, yeah, that sweatshirt, well, you probably paid $30-$40 for it, you know what I'm saying? But that is almost priceless to you now. Like, if somebody tried to come and buy that off you, be like, nah, I can't. You feel me? Like,
it's gonna remind me of my mama, because I was
my mama.
I didn't even know I was here, and I was here.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And my homie, yeah. Like, you feel me? So it's just like, it's not coming from no factory. It's not coming from some Chinese lady that just spent all day, you know what I'm saying, working her life away to make it.
It probably came from there, but
maybe
when I got it,
you feel me?
Yeah.
But it's just like the whole idea of that full circle moment right there, like that mean more to me than a whole dollar. Like that mean more to me than $100,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because now it's like we got that connected. We got a foundation. You know what I'm saying? That just not gonna be broken. Like, you know what I mean? So.
When we saying from this, you built a lot of connections and stuff. But going back, you said you started this right around the pandemic time, so I know it was uncertainty with it. What was your biggest fear when you first started, and what's been your fear that you conquered since you started?
So like, obviously, like the fear going into it, just like with most people, honestly, just that uncertainty. Like, I mean, you know, me being like, at the time when I quit, I was like 19, 20, still going to college, but like paying for school, out of pocket a little bit, like getting some financial, but not for real. Don't want to hit mom and dad up like that, you feel me? They not finna just off the whip app, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, all right, gotta buckle down, gotta get some diligence, pull up your pants a little bit, and shit, take whatever come with it on some shit, but at the same time, like, don't be scared to fail type shit, cause like, it's go like it was times, you know what I mean, last $40-$50, you know what I'm saying, but homie just came through and bought this t-shirt that allowed me to eat tonight, you know what I'm saying? So like even then, like super grateful and appreciative just for the simple fact that I was able to spend the whole day finding that t-shirt rather than going into clock in and work and get that $600, $800 check, you know what I'm saying? Like I was appreciating that moment rather than, you know what I'm saying? So yes, it was mad fear and like the uncertainty, you know, but like knowing that like, all right, gotta be headstrong, like, you know what I'm saying, really like focused type thing. But ever since then, like now I say I pretty much, my fear of just like now that uncertainty, obviously like it's not as big as it was, you know, like I mean
you don't gain confidence,
you know what I'm saying, to the point where like I know I'm gonna make this month and next month's rip based off of, you know what I'm saying, the work that I just put in this week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks type shit. Like having that confidence, being, you know what I'm saying, to walk with, you know what I'm saying, like just not that uncertainty, you know, more like. So I guess it's just like that more so building just that confidence of the just striding each day, trying to, you almost become blind to that uncertainty that it was there, you know, because you've been doing that diligence for so long to the point where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot that at any moment I could not eat, you know what I'm saying, like at any moment I could be down bad, you know. So yeah, that's a good question though. Like I feel like it's still some learning to do, obviously, but yeah, like that fear, that conquering that fear is a motherfucker. It's hard.
As you learn through it, and me, I'm just now starting to be fully invested in myself, and I'm seeing it ain't gonna be the same every week. Some week it's gonna be a down week. Mm-hmm. How do you bounce back from a down week as an entrepreneur in your eyes?
I feel like a down week, where first bouncing back, I feel like it's important to start right on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Starting right on Sunday, and that, what I mean by that, like no matter if it's just like simply taking a breath, taking a step back, and like cleaning the crib. You know what I'm saying? Clean the crib, watching this, like, or just taking a step back to organize your thoughts and like meditate and go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case, like take a step back on Sunday and really organize and clean up whatever clutter, you know what I'm saying, that is in the way. And then from there, that moment, and I mean, obviously starting on Sunday, but that moment of Monday, as soon as like 7, 8 o'clock hit, that's when it needs to be not only just, because obviously you still have to find the time for yourself. That's the most important. Like out of a 12-hour day, out of like 16-hour work day, I'm probably gonna spend 2 or 3 hours making sure that I'm whatever, smoke, eat, whatever. Like I'm gonna take that time to myself and not do anything, not text nobody back, not do nothing. But the moment I'm not doing that, it's strictly like it's hard to reach me type thing. Like I mean, you can kind of attest. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that I don't want to text or call nobody back. It's simply like having to create that diligence to the point where I can, you know what I'm saying, getting all those checklists out the way from like, you know what I mean, like I said, from Sunday I'm knowing what I need to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or I know the general ballpark of what needs to be done, and then it's making sure everything else falls in line too. So it is hard, but at the same time, I do believe that like it does start on Sunday, and it does start with like you gotta have that confidence going in. Like I'm finna change it. I'm finna change the tide. Like I'm finna change. Like all right, it was bad last week. I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure it isn't, and it still might be bad the next week. But at least you know what I'm saying. It probably wasn't as bad as the week before. You know what I'm saying? Like
1% better.
You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna gain something out of it. Like whether it's still a bad week, you still gain some type of knowledge of like, okay, this is what not to do this week. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tried this on Monday and this wasn't the right way to promote this, I'm gonna take note of that, and you feel me? Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So it's always something gain, like a positive even out of the negative. Like you still just gotta find it, you know what I mean? Like that's the part that like nobody really tell you about, because as humans in general, like even like I feel like it was kind of like not my motto of like last year or whatever, like it's so easy to like for us as humans to look over like all the positive that we experienced, especially last year, but just like in general, like it's easy to recount 6 months ago how we was feeling, you know what I'm saying, and what state, how bad we were feeling, or like, you know what I'm saying, like you could probably name maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 good things that happened to you, but if somebody told you like, you know what I'm saying, name me a couple of the bad things that happened, it's gonna be some more bad than good, you know, but in reality of it, it's probably just as even, you feel me, like it's just we don't account for all the positive moments, like even the little moments of like you just said, your mom commenting you on the sweatshirt, like that's a positive moment in that mind, but in that moment you're not looking at it like it's just another moment that you just spent with your parent, you know. But at the same time, that's going to be one of those moments 10 years from now that's going to stick with you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So like it's just so easy for us to be so caught up in the bad, like, so it's so like you got to draw the positive out of everything, even the bad too, like it's always a positive. So it sucks, like, cause I recently, like, I had losses last year, like, unexpected, like, just family just passing and shit, and it was just like, you know what I'm saying, like, to the point where it's like, damn, all right, I gotta take it on the chin type shit, and it's like, a moment, obviously you don't drop a tear, but next day I'm back finding clothes and acting like it never happened in a sense.
And it ain't the fact that death didn't happen, just like
that person, but you know what I'm saying, like,
what I'm supposed to do.
You know, like it's a very negative thing, but like that person obviously appreciated, like it was like my great aunt, and like she knew like I quit my job and like did all these things and created this foundation to the point like she wouldn't want me to stop doing these things this week, you know what I'm saying? Not to say like, yes, I'm gonna take my moment for you, but it's like I know what my aunt wanted me to, like, you know what I'm saying? She was proud of me because I did this type thing, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. It's always a bit positive, even in the bad, the negative, the fucked up, you know. But it's what we make it, you know.
Speaking of these clothes, man, I see a couple pieces right here, man. Show a couple, man. Cause I like this one. Hey, yeah. You show the folks that one.
This is a shout out to the homie Zay. Actually, this is a really nice one. The Coogee joint. It's like that little snow leopard type joint. The homie. Nice little ribbon and everything. This is the details and shit, you know. You got that Coogee joint, you know, real.
You can't see it, like
maybe right there.
Like we gonna zoom in, hopefully show.
But yeah, that Coogee joint, you know what I'm saying, real big papa shit. This is like that iconic shit though, like shit. This is a '90s staple, but whole time like shit like this was being made in Australia, you know what I mean, and it was like hand stitched, you know, like shit was actually being taken the time, so it's like. The difference in quality, like you're gonna feel it, like it feel thick, it feel heavy, like it's gonna hug you, you know, compared to that, you know what I'm saying?
Bullshit material clothes made out of.
Come on now, so it's just like you take pride in certain shit, you know. This one, a lot of people gonna fuck with this one. This one's like early babe right here. This is like early Nego and like.
I know Migo.
Yeah, Nego, Kanye West, like for real, all of them, like this was around that era. This is like '08, and yeah, just everything about it, like the details, the zipper, the full zip, got the baby Milos everywhere. Like this is the shit that like this is like one of the first jackets that they like dropped, and I believe Kanye was like one of the first people to like start rocking it. So it's just a mad history behind each piece. You know what I'm saying? Like just details.
What's even more amazing than the history behind it is the fact that when you get these clothes, you research.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not just getting them because they look good. You get them, you see they look good. I want to know the story behind it.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to be able to tell people when and where and why they should get this.
Exactly. Not only is it cool and what makes it cool, but it's the reason why it was cool. The time period it was cool. Like so now when you putting on that, you know what I'm saying? That piece, you're embodying that time frame. You're embodying that confidence, that mind frame they was walking into. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you imagine you rocking that Coogee with the nice black jeans with the Timbs, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna rock that and you're gonna feel confident.
With the tone forward.
Come on, bro. Like, it's just simple. Same thing with the vape. Like, it's just effortless. Same thing with the, you know what I'm saying, Lakers piece. You're gonna rock it with utmost pride.
And I'm a Lakers fan.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an OG Lakers, like late 80s, early 90s joint starter. So like, you feel me? Like really old tags and shit. Like, I don't know if they're gonna be able to see it, but just stupid old shit. Like, so this is the shit, you know what I'm saying? You see Magic Johnson walking out to, you know what I'm saying, warming up in the game or whatever. This is shit that's on sale for the fans. Like, it's just like, man, in the 80s, like, quality and all this, it just goes to show. But not even like sports shit, like, I mean, military shit. I mean, I found it, like, military shit is bringing me to, like, so many different people's families type shit, like, to the point, because, like, obviously they got a story behind it, you know what I mean? Like, this person served here, he was at Air Force, like, to the point, like, damn, like, this motherfucker was actually in the trenches, like, this is the blood stain that, like, like, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
So what do you feel like is the biggest difference in the quality of clothes now versus then, and why do you think that change occurred?
I definitely believe fast fashion is like has killed our standards of quality clothing now, to the point where like we walk at H&M, Forever 21, Zoomies, even Hibbett and Foot Locker, to the point where like we feel a t-shirt now and we look at the print on tag and just like it's just second nature for us to pick up that t-shirt. And whole time this t-shirt is being made for literally 60 cents and you know what I'm saying, in China, Taiwan, whatever. Which is nothing wrong with it, obviously, but it's like, where's the quality? Like there has to be, like, if we fast, you know, go back in time, 80s and 90s, like everything was being made in the U.S. for the most part, especially early 70s, 80s, really 50s and 60s and 70s. Like you couldn't really find anything being made clothing wise, really anything, like automobile wise, obviously, but clothing especially was all being made in like the U.S., right?
I did not know that.
Yes, definitely. Like if you, I mean, I can show you a few pieces, but obviously like 70s and like 80s tags, like for the most part, you're always gonna see made in USA, always. After the 80s and 90s, obviously trading and all that opened up, presidents switching, you know, the whole nine. And fast forward, we got China making everything, you know what I'm saying? And the U.S. gonna want to make it for the cheapest out of the cheapest to make the most out of the most, and you know what I'm saying? Just a capitalistic country, whatever. So all that you find yourself with what we have today. You know what I'm saying? All that what was being made, quality clothing, handmade by the lady down the street that was you actually knew that she was tailoring your pants and tailoring your t-shirts, and you know what I'm saying? Like that lady's no longer there anymore. Like you got somebody that is dropping off box loads of t-shirts that are all 100 of the same size.
I still got Taylor.
You know what I'm saying? And it like
Charmin Alexander.
You know what I'm saying? And like that is the most like one of the most important things you can have, especially as a person, but as a man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I might need, you know what I'm saying? I got holes in my t-shirts, like especially vintage clothes in general. But like there's pants that you know what I'm saying are super big on me to the point like I call it Taylor and you feel me, get something done. Like so being able to have that connection to the point I'm keeping this lady in business. And you know what I'm saying? I'm supporting another small business, keeping her afloat. Mm-hmm. Not the, you know what I'm saying? Somebody overseas that
don't know it all.
That don't know it all and not seeing none of the money that I just spent. Like it's just like there's a disconnect there. Like it's just like I wonder, like I said, that confidence with clothing. Like you gotta feel it. Like if you just going in there spending $20 on a cheaply made T-shirt, you're not really gonna care for it. Like. In 3 years, you're going to forget all about that T-shirt. You're going to throw that T-shirt away. You're going to donate to Play-Doh's, Goodwill, whatever. Like, you're not going to care about that T-shirt. But this super soft blank from the 80s that says Hanes Beefy or, like, whatever, like, you know what I'm saying, that's made in USA, that has this cool graphic on it, you're not going to be so inclined to throw this T-shirt away. You know what I'm saying? Because it feels good. It's soft. You took care of it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think stuff like that just... that quality is one of the most important things when it comes to vintage. Like, cause not only is it old, but you're getting something that feels great too. Like that was made with care. You know what I'm saying? Not nothing that was just mass produced. You know.
All right. What would you say to someone who's looking to start dabbling in a vintage. Would you call yourself a vintage hoarder?
I would say just like a collector. I love collecting. But I mean, if you're gonna be dealing in vintage, be selling in vintage, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's gonna cater because not everybody's the same. Not everybody honestly like loves clothes as much as I love clothes. Like I would go broke for it for clothes type shit. Not too many people will do that. So like I'm finding the love in it. So if you're you know what I'm saying, the one that is taking the appreciation in each piece, like yes, like take a deep dive, find niche like things that are your hobbies or interests, and then go from there. Like if you find yourself playing Pokemon, you know what I'm saying, when you was 7, 8, 9, 6 years old, 10 years old, if that's one of the things you want to start towards, go off in that direction. You might find some cool Pokemon pieces.
I was a Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Even then though, like the creator Yu-Gi-Oh just died last year. So like, and now anime is obviously cool. You know, anime used to be frowned upon, but anime is cool shit now to the point where everybody that used to fuck with Yu-Gi-Oh like is like.
I still got a lot of my cards. They ain't
and that shit worth money too, especially if they mint and not bent up and shit. That shit worth money.
I gotta see. I got them at my grandma.
You need to go do that.
I know I got them basketball cards.
Real shit. When Yu-Gi-Oh ones, boy, real shit. But yeah, just like that shit was frowned upon at one point. Obviously, it's cool now to the point where, like, now they taxing for Yu-Gi-Oh t-shirts and shit. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if that's the shit, you know what I'm saying, that interests you, not even like sports. I mean, like, you feel me? So it's like all those things. Like, if you really love basketball, go a deep dive and find, you know what I'm saying, the basketball tees that, or the graphics that you love, the players that you love, and create you a, you know what I'm saying, a collection that way, and then base out from there your other interests. You know what I'm saying? Go deep into one before trying to be all over the place. Because if you're just picking up stuff to pick it up, like, and sell it, that's cool. But you also have to realize that, like, you're not gonna see that, like, not success, but if everything is a money grab, if you're just picking up a t-shirt for $4 or $5 to sell it for $20 to $25, just so you can make a quick flip, like, you're not gonna see. You know what I'm saying? You're in it almost for the wrong reason, in a sense, like, because you're trying to profit. And so many, like, what can you tell me about the t-shirt? Yeah, you want $25 for it, but why is it worth $25? You know what I'm saying? Like, that disconnect right there, like, is what is gonna show. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, like, why should I even, you know what I'm saying, spend with this person? So there's just a difference there. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody to be into not only vintage, but just in anything. Like, I don't want you to be doing something just solely for the purpose of money. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't want anybody, like, if somebody told me, like, primarily if I'm coming in for a job interview, if somebody told me, you know what I'm saying, that why they're here, you know, why they wanted to work here, obviously you're not gonna say because I need money. For them, so that's why you're there. But it's like,
what's your purpose?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I want money. Like, what does that sound like? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's just not genuine. Like, you can't fake genuine. And that's what it goes down to. So, like, if you really for vintage, if you really care for it, it's gonna serve you well. People gonna see it. You know what I mean? You're gonna meet the right people. You're gonna put the right people in the right clothes that they like. You know what I'm saying? But that has to be genuine. But if you're just in it, because I simply got all this cool shit and I want to sell it for $50, it's like, all right, bro, that's cool, but that's not. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of corny in a way. You know what I mean? Because you can't even tell me what's...
There's too many cornballs out here anyway.
Sad fucking... Again, loud and clear.
Speaking of that, that's a great segue to my actually next question. What's the most overrated fashion trend in your eyes right now? This is a new segment called That's Hate, but...
Yeah, I don't like to hate, but I'm gonna have to get one on this one. It's a couple different things I don't fuck with, but I've never been the one. Maybe just because I can't pull it off. Maybe that's just me hating. You know what I'm saying? But I just never really like fuck with flooded pants. Like flooding. I feel like obviously there's people that can do it and do it like fucking perfect. Like, and it just matches their aesthetic.
Russell Westbrook can pull out something.
Like Russell Westbrook does it really well. Sometimes. it's a few people that really can pull off like flood it and make it look good, but I just like my ankles and like just my feet and the way my calf is like maybe it's just like not for me, but it's like I don't know, but I don't know, man. I like fashion, man. I'm pretty much open, like, to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I see something and I know I probably can't pull it off, but I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's hard type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just a few things, man. It's just a few things. But that's probably one of the biggest ones.
Okay, I feel you. We're going to get off of clothes for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? You travel a lot. Due to clothes, but we gonna minus clothes. What's been your favorite destination so far?
That's a good one. Despite the clothes though, like just a travel destination that's just fun and I've always had a good time going to.
Can I guess?
What?
Chicago?
Nah, man. Nah, Chicago was grimy, boy. Chicago, boy.
Dang.
At this time, I had the Benz, right? So I drove the Benz to Chicago type shit. And, boy, them niggas out there, boy.
They was hungry, man.
Boy, they was finna get my ass, boy. I'm talking about I could not park nowhere for, like, more than 5 minutes without the homies not being in the car. Like, I fuck around in my dumb ass, like, I'll go to this like small little liquor store, but it's like in downtown Chicago. So I'm thinking I'm straight.
Why you ain't let me know, bro? I got connections up there.
For real? I didn't know that. I should have said something, cause goddamn it.
You just be chatting on me like shit.
It be on the whim,
right?
I'm telling you. So I was just like, fuck it. But anyway, I'm downtown. I park and it's raining, so like the windshield wiper's gone, but they going hard, so you can't see nobody in the front seat. But the whole time I got two of my homies in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm leaving the store or whatever, people around the corner, and I see like people walking away from my car. I'm like, why are they walking away type shit? Like, in that direction. So I'm like, man, something ain't right type shit. As I'm getting to the car, I open it. My homie, I'm like, hey, bro, we got to get out. And before I finish the sentence, he's like, bro, we got to get out of here, bro. And I'm like, what, bro? Like, he's like, bro, they was finna take your shit. Like, they was finna get going, like, the whole nine. He was like, we had to get out and da-da-da-da. I was like, damn, yeah, we ain't coming back to Chicago. But I've been back a couple times, but I just don't take my shit. I'm walking everywhere. I'm straight subway, whatever. Like, but nah, my favorite destination though, St. Louis, dog. St. Louis is like, it's love in St. Louis. And the crazy thing is though, it's like just kind of like Chicago, but more died down, more city like. You know what I'm saying? To the point where like, and it really like, it's really the architecture that I really fuck with it.
You got a real artistic guy and shit.
Man, it's just like I guess I don't know, but I guess that might be it. But like driving around, bro, like you seeing all these modern and industrial buildings that look like, you know, fancy as hell, nice chisel cut like art. You know what I'm saying? And then right next to it is the fucking hood, bro. Like it's grimy, like run down red line district houses type shit, and it's like that throughout the whole city. It's just like red line district, beautiful ass building, red line like. Church, like red. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm like, you don't know where the hood start and like where the downtown area begin. And it's like so many like subdivisions where it's like small downtowns where it's just small local shops with like good food, small little boutiques and shit. I'm like, yeah, this straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna move somewhere, it's probably gonna be St. Louis if I'm gonna do it, but. I ain't gonna say I'm scared to move out of Arkansas, but
you just hesitant.
Yeah. Plus, it's like unfinished business here, like in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like
when you say unfinished business, you ain't talking about a woman, is you?
Nah,
man.
Nah.
You gotta make sure.
Nah, man, it's unfinished. It's just too much potential with Arkansas. Like Arkansas is like lagging behind in a sense. Like we're very hip. You know what I'm saying? Like especially like just the younger generation in general, but like. We're almost hip a bit too late in a sense, like, cause LA, like West Coast, like every day obviously is fast paced, but every day is something new. It's always a trend, like it's always, you know what I'm saying? It's just new shit going on to the point where like it travels back here a bit late type shit, like I mean just vintage in general, like. I hate to bring clothing back into it, but like
that's your passion.
You know what I'm saying? I see it. You know what I'm saying? Since these past like up and close in person, I've been seeing it for the past 5-6 years. But like in general, like vintage has always been cool since like I mean, even when I'm in high school type shit, before I was even really into it, like, people have always been wanting to wear old cool shit that's, you know what I'm saying, unique. That's obviously in East Coast, West Coast. Like, if I'm going to my high school down south and getting grilled, you know what I'm saying, for wearing old 90s, like, you know what I'm saying, volleyball tee that my mom used to wear or some shit. Like, just some old t-shirt that had a cool graphic on it. But, like, I'm getting grilled for wearing that. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? So it was a lag there. It was a disconnect to the point where, like, oh, damn, that is actually kind of cool. And now people are like, damn, where can I get more of this shit? And then, you know what I'm saying? To the point where I feel like, it's almost going to, like, vintage is almost going to die out again, in a sense. Not die out to the point where, like, it's just not going to be as cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be something that comes along and changes people's direction to one designer again or something like that. But, like, vintage, like, I want to create the foundation in Arkansas to the point where, like, the niche community of people that are here that realize vintage is cool, that they have something, you know what I'm saying, to always come to a shop or an archive showroom or something like that, to the point where, like, they have something, you know, like, because there's going to be a time, like I said, when vintage is not as cool and it's not going to be trendy and it's not going to be on TikTok and it's not, you know what I'm saying, like, there's going to be a time where vintage is lame again, to the point where now it opens up the opportunity for the people that were paying attention and that really cared to come and get something again that's niche again, you know what I'm saying, that's not trendy again. So I just want to be there for that moment type shit. I don't want to serve all the trend hoppers and, you know what I'm saying, wave riders type shit, you know what I'm saying. I'd rather put the people that really care about vintage, that, you know what I'm saying, that put quality over quantity, like, all those qualities, you know what I'm saying, like, all those characteristics in a person, like, I value that first. So I'm more inclined to put you in a piece for, that's $150. I might put you in that piece for 70, 80 bucks. You know what I'm saying? $60 just for the simple fact that you've been buying off me for so long, where, like, you're just mad genuine and you really like this t-shirt, you know, and you can tell me everything about this t-shirt without me even having to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a lag here. So that's why I say it's unfinished business. Like, it's just a lag, and I want to help you catch up type shit, or be you know what I'm saying, a factor in that. I don't know. I think it's a realistic goal type shit. You know, it's gonna take some time, but it's a realistic goal. So I think if I chase that goal, I might not get close to it, but I'm gonna be able to look back and at least have something to show for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Might not achieve the goal, but come damn close to it type shit.
You shoot for the moon, so even if you miss, you're among the stars.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. Shoot for the moon, so yeah, I like that. Say it again.
Shoot for the moon, so even if you miss, you're among the stars.
Yes, sir. I think that should be, like, I ain't gonna say the title for this motherfucker, but damn, that's whole hard right there.
I heard that when I was a kid, and it took me getting older to finally get triggered.
Yeah.
I was talking to Q the other day. I told him, man, I'm the best journalist in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I interviewed 100 people. Hey, I'm still the best.
You feel me?
Alive,
like,
actually.
You gotta, you know, that confidence right there. If you really embodying that shit, you gonna carry that. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, like, it's gonna cause you each morning to get out the door and go find something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna find something to report on. You gonna find something to talk about with somebody. Like, and them conversation, like, the word is, like, our words and shit, the tongue is powerful. So it's like, bro, if we're not spending the time to actually have a conversation with somebody new or random each day, what progress did you really make that? Of course you made something, you know, you were productive, but, like, shit, I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, especially in down south Arkansas, like there's so many people that I've just ran into, especially me being as a black man, like, I ran into that they probably do not fuck with me at all, like, at all. But the simple fact that I didn't sit and had a conversation about a piece of clothing and pulled out $200 in cash, you know what I'm saying, they more willing to work with me and put more shit in my trunk. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now they helping me, like, they don't give a damn, you know what I'm saying, because I just gave them some money and they helping me put clothes in my car. So it's like you know what I mean? If I didn't meet that person that day, if I didn't get out the house to, like, carry my confidence that I'm one of the best vintage dealers in Arkansas, then, like,
actually,
you feel me? Like, real deal. So, like, if I didn't carry that confidence, like, that motherfucker probably wouldn't have, you know, did shit for me type shit. So, like, cause I be going to rural ass areas sometimes. Like, I mean, even up the street, Greenbrier. Like, you feel me? Yeah, I've been chased. Like, it's been some shit. So it's
I
just
made a couple dollars in Greenbrier. Shout out to y'all. I don't fuck with y'all, but
it's just like up, like even man, you'd be surprised, especially being in Arkansas type shit. But like, there's shit here. There's shit everywhere. You know what I mean? But like, it's just like, do you know what the shit you're looking for? Do you know what you're looking at? Type shit. So I'm just trying to find the beauty in Arkansas. So that's why I really like it's unfinished. Like I can't leave this bitch yet. Like, cause there's some beauty here. Like, even though it's kind of grimy and it's lame and da 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 da, and like there's some beauty in here, bro. I just gotta find that shit.
So what you doing in your leisure time? I see you back in the gym.
Yeah.
I see you ain't back on that court because I remember last time we played, somebody got their ass buzzed off.
Bro.
Am I lying?
Man, it was a good game.
It's on camera.
It was a good game. I don't even remember who won or not, honestly, but I believe I did. But anyway,
nigga, it's on camera.
It's all good.
You saw who won.
The hooping shit, I've been on it, but I ain't been on it for that.
Hey,
I need to start back running.
Kick that boy out. Hey, nigga don't even want to hoop no more, bro.
Look at bro. You like 6'4", bro. You feel me? Come on, bro.
And he still lost.
Come on, bro.
And he still lost. Hey, talk to him.
Come on, bro.
It's false run. Yeah,
it's all good. Anyways, but despite that though, I have picked up rock climbing, bro. Rock climbing, bro. And at the same time, I would have never really thought I would fuck with rock climbing, but I actually love that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I don't think it was one of the things that I was just like, I found it with my homie Decatur, my business partner.
Let's be real. You found it with the white folks.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say I found it, cause actually, bro, I didn't though, cause he was like obviously my white business partner, but the person that made me take it serious was an Asian lady, an Asian woman type shit. Her name was Tristine. Shout out to Tristine.
Shout out to you.
But yeah, Tristine was one of the ones. There's like 5'2", like 104 pounds type shit.
So,
but I mean, like ripped look girl type shit to the point like. I was like, how long you been climbing type shit? She was like 2 years type shit. And I'm like, damn, she doing shit that like, with just her fingertips, you feel me? Like climbing on some of the hardest, like thinnest shit, bro. Like shit that's like 6 millimeters type shit. And putting her like whole 4 fingers on it and being able to like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's just a different type of strength, especially in the shoulders, you know what I mean? So I was just like, all right, like, let me try this shit. So it was just like a hobby at first, like doing occasional with the homie, just learning. And then I found myself going in that bitch like every day type shit by myself. And I just started seeing like the progress. Like I just started seeing like actual, cause like going to the gym is cool, bro. Like I love the gym, but like the gym is boring as fuck. Like the gym is boring as fuck. If you're going in there either with a routine or you just going in there and you freelancing. You know what I'm saying? You just not knowing what to do, trying to find something to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going in there with a plan already. Like, it's for people that take it super serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people. So, I had to figure out, like, a different modality. Like, a different, you know what I'm saying? Something I can still exercise, still working out, but that's not as, you know what I'm saying, rigorous and I can have fun. You know what I'm saying? So, that was the blend between it. And so, now I go in a bit, rock climb, do it. And plus, it's like, it's a whole upper body. Like, it's not a whole upper body. It's a whole full body work. Because you're using, like, your legs in way, like, got to be flexible. Got to have strength to stand up on your leg. You know what I mean? Do pistols, like, really sharp squats. You know what I'm saying? Having to come up from different angles and shit. So, like, you're using your whole body. You're contorting it. You know what I mean? Whatever. But then, like, I'll do that for, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I'll do a whole little calisthenic workout. Really a push-up, squat.
You know how I do calisthenics, right?
Man, that's where it's at, though.
No, you know how I do, right?
What?
Look at him, bro.
Look at him, bro.
Speaking of, what's your dating life like as an entrepreneur? Are you single? Are you in a relationship trying to rekindle old flames? What you doing?
Man, right now, your boy is single.
Single, or single, period, question mark, period?
I'm single, dog, but at the same time, I'm single. You know what I'm saying? So it's just whatever. Like it's time for that, but it ain't time for that. Like it's more important things to, you know what I'm saying, to be caught up like in what the next person got going in a sense. But at the same time though, like there's some cool people out there. You know what I'm saying? They be, you know what I'm saying, hitting your boy or whatever. But I don't know, man. I do need to probably put myself out there, but I'm so caught up in like this, you know what I'm saying? Like creating this to the point where like that's gonna still be there. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, I feel like you still a little jaded after your last thing.
Yeah.
Not to
That's
go,
my, you know what I'm saying?
Not
That's
to
my,
go into detail.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's gonna always be, you know what I'm saying, forever type shit. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it was just a lot of learning lessons that needed to be learned type shit. And you know what I'm saying? For the past 3-4 years, I got to learn them lessons with somebody. And so now,
no bad blood with a
you feel me? Now I
can't
don't
go
got
backwards.
to. Come on now. Like it's just what it is, and no hard feeling. I'm cool type shit. So yeah, it's too much work to be done to be, you know what I'm saying, laid up. You know what I'm saying? You don't get no money laid up. You know what I'm saying? Like bills don't get paid laid up.
Depends on what you're doing.
Yeah, maybe I'm just not playing my cards that way. I need to be playing my cards the right way.
What you looking for in a woman?
Man.
You don't even know.
I do though.
Oh.
You feel me? But it's such like, it's not that it's just like hot bar. It's just, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Our generation fucked up, bro. Like I hate our generation when it comes to like dating and people like and how we interact with each other. Social media got everybody heads out of proportion, bro. Like out of whack, bro. You got people that are like have the exterior of a 10, but they soul be like shit. You feel me? Like, or just like hold their standards to that aren't even realistic for themselves to reach. You feel me? It's just like social media. Everybody puts themselves here, and it's just like, bro, be humble, bro. It's just like, I don't know. What you feel me though?
Yeah,
Comment on it, man.
Starlito said the best. I got some dying bitches that ain't worth 10 cents.
You feel me? Like you could be a 10, but as soon as you open your mouth and say that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, like anything. I'm not gonna be the one to just. But you feel me? But it's just like, and niggas too though. It's everybody though.
But I feel like once
everybody.
you put yourself in the mindset of, boom, I want this. I'm not selling it for anything. Listen, this it'll come to you. Yeah. I don't know how you met your lab. Did y'all set intentions together, or was it individual intentions set and y'all just happened to coincide at that moment?
It was more so like she pursued me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always known that type of shit for like 12, 13, 14. You know what I'm saying? But like getting up here, like it was a moment where like I wasn't even like I'm 19. I just got to college. You feel me? Like
you trying to do your thing.
You feel me? To the point where like I wasn't really fucked up about whatever came type shit. I wasn't finna settle down for nothing in my head type shit. But yeah, she
pursued you, guy.
She set me down type shit, and I was like, all right, I kind of got to take this either serious or be a lame ass nigga type shit. Yeah.
And it ended because of you or because of her?
Her type shit.
I mean, it could have been one of them things like, I'm reading Atomic Habits now, and they said basically, I don't want to misquote them, basically, the ideal of the reward is genuinely give you more dopamine than the actual reward itself. The anticipation of it. So do you feel like it might have been that?
I think that's
the anticipation of getting you after wanting you for so long. That all the dopamine was there, like up and down, and down. Yeah. Then when she probably did it flatline, and she didn't know how to deal like that.
In a sense,
I
in a sense, just black, yeah, almost in a sense, like this is what I wanted, but like I've had this for so long now to the point where it's like
it ain't jumping.
I want something fun, new, like being youthful. Our generation though, like
I'm not gonna,
that long term.
That always happen. This I've been having throughout the
Yeah.
history.
Yeah. So I agree, but at the same time, like, and even in the 70s and 80s and shit, when shit like that, like, yeah, motherfucker might have something else going on, or whoever, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, there was a long-term commitment there in a sense. Like, not to say that the woman should, you know what I'm saying, sit there and put up with whatever the fuck the nigga doing, but there was women that was, you feel me, man was out doing God knows what, having multiple kids with multiple different, and still being loyal to it, you feel me? So, like, not saying that that's cool, but, like, it's, like, a long-term commitment there to the point where, like, you feel me, I'm 10 years in with this person type shit, like, not to say that that's what I should have been with me and old girl, but, like,
it happens.
It's just, like, it's just naive to sit there and think that, like, somebody that's youthful in a young generation like how we are, that have so many options, like even at our phones, you know what I'm saying, like somebody posted the other day that like Instagram is the new Tinder, and if you know what I'm saying, if in a sense if you follow somebody and they follow you back,
they late on it,
you feel me, and it's just like, bro, like I'm just like, you got options type shit, so yeah, go take whatever option, but don't be wasting people's time either, like 3, 4, 5 years of people time type shit. Cause that's like, that shit you can't get back
at all.
You can't get none of it. Like all the dollars that, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe you want kinky enough for it, bro.
Man, I ain't even. I ain't gonna say I'm a freak, but I'm a freak. You feel me? But like,
yeah, you be having vanilla sex, chill.
Hell no, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck is vanilla sex?
Plain sex.
Come on, nah.
You probably stick a toe in your mouth every now and then. That's it.
Hell no. What the fuck? What the fuck? We going. I'm getting crevices, man. I'm in there. What are you talking about? From the lift that shit. Come on, bro. What are you talking about? What are you talking? We ain't just sitting there looking at each other. What the fuck? Come on now. If you coming, bro, the right way, her nut is more important than mine. You feel me? In a sense. You feel me? In a sense.
It's a race. I just hope you don't come in last.
Type shit. Let's do it together. God damn it. Let's run across the finish line together. God damn it. Shit. But it's cool. That shit gonna beat her. You feel me? Like, I think that shit just like, it's like a distraction in a sense. Like, and sometimes it's a good distraction that causes us to like, cause it was time like I said, I learned so much shit to the point like, in a sense, became a man, you know what I'm saying? Know how to treat, you know what I'm saying? What the ins and outs, what intimacy looks like, what, you know what I'm saying? Being affectionate, how I can show, like, I care, how I'm thinking about you. All that little shit, you know what I'm saying? So, just being a man, but then also, like, being on my P's and Q's, trying to go hard and, you know what I'm saying, in this aspect, just so the simple fact that, like, I can go do the shit that we, like, traveling, you know what I'm saying? I can take you with me when I go da-da-da-da. So now when we on the road in Dallas or Arizona, I'm getting clothes while you having a blast. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you can't appreciate that, like, then it's just like, come on now. Like, and man.
Hey, how your friend doing?
Which one? She doing well. She doing well. I haven't talked to her too often, but I'm sure she's doing well. She on the A now, so she having a blast.
I know.
Yeah.
Took a good couple of people. I ain't gonna say I was
hating.
I wasn't hating, but
that's funny.
It was a little hate in there.
He was like,
nah, because we didn't talk this year. I just found her very attractive. I found her like mind.
I'm gonna say she's
very incredible. One of the most brilliant people I've ever met.
She's super fucking smart.
And it takes a lot coming from me because I think I'm the smartest nigga. But when I speak to her, when I see her, I
she make you feel like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, that motherfucker really smart.
Like, damn, I got to steal my name. Shout out there.
Yeah, she is a one of a kind person.
Really is. Yeah. But hey, make sure you show that boy.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 3 more questions for you. I don't want to keep you all night. We've been talking for a minute.
Oh yeah, it don't even feel like it though. For real.
Yeah. Let's see. First question is, what's 3 things on your bucket list?
That's a good one. 3 things on the bucket list. Wow. I definitely gotta have some type of shopping, you know, like shopping showroom type, like
something.
Gotta have a building type shit something that I can pass down to my, you feel me?
Even if they don't
children.
want it,
they got it. You got a motherfucking building that you can get You know what I'm saying? So that's gotta be off there, like before I die. Oh man. I definitely I need more deadstock bigs. I already explained that, but I need whatever it comes. Like I don't even care what it is. I just want a deadstock dig. And I mean, I don't want to say go overseas like to Maui or some shit like that, but I do need to see some like
that nigga. They ain't overseas.
Maui. Oh shit, where Maui at? Hawaii. Oh shit, I'm trying to like go Bali then.
All right,
Bali then. So I'm trying to get some like blue water. You feel?
I'm on
me?
the board, bro.
Yeah, some shit like that. You feel me? So like, it's obtainable. Like I can, you know what I mean?
Like,
it's
all
out
this
there.
shit is for us to get.
Yeah, I'm sure it's expensive, but it's obtainable. So it's like I'm gonna do it before I die. But I don't know. I can't think of like real life. It's gonna be something else that come to me as soon as we get out. I'm like, damn, I would rather do that or some shit. Yeah. I ain't lie. I would like to climb some really tall shit and be like, damn, I climbed that shit.
He back on that.
Bro,
all right, he goes. Hey,
come on,
bro.
Oh,
I got you.
It might be. It might be white people, whatever, but it's like, bro, you can't put that label on that shit, cause it's like, bro, you gonna fuck around and do that shit, like, damn, this shit way better than, you feel me, doing this shit all fucking day, you feel me, like, I'm up here 20, 30 feet in the air, and I just did that shit. Let me get back down now. You feel me, like, you feel me, it's like, you don't even think, it's just the ability to be able to say, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that alone would be like, you saying you just climbed 60 feet up there? Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So, I think that's a little cooler than, like, bro, I just maxed out at 189, bro, today, 185, bro. Like, all right, bro.
That's hate, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's cool, you feel me? Like, you just maxed out today, that's cool, bro. 300, 500, that's cool, bro. But, like, what's next? You gonna max it at 505? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
That's cool, shit. Man, we ain't seen somebody do it. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't know, I guess that's with anything, but, yeah.
Next question. What's your inspiration right now?
My inspiration? That's a good one. My inspiration. Like somebody that inspires me or just anything?
What's motivating you to keep grinding, keep hustling, to be happy, be here? What's your inspiration?
I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I mean, my family in general, but my dad specifically, like he's just like one of the ones that really instilled like that, like bringing that hustler out of me type shit. Like a man that really like sacrificed a lot of shit for me and my brothers and shit. Like man, did years type shit. You know, sitting down to the point where like, all right, like I knew like either it can't go his route type shit. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be something else. And he was one of the ones that really sat down with me. Like, all right, bro. Like, you found you one of those things that you could really take serious and hustle off of. That's cool and legit. Now, fucking don't play with it type shit. So like, and he's just sacrificed, put up so much. Like, even like his living conditions now. Like, I send my bro. Like, I said bro because we talk to each other like that. But like, I send my dad like, you know what I'm saying, bread, just, you know what I'm saying, off the whip wrap, you know what I'm saying, just for the simple fact that. So.
I know there's one thing about what I'm doing now, being able to throw the parents a couple dollars,
you know what I mean?
Some shit, like, it ain't shit compared to what you did for me.
You know what I mean? But so it's like I'm gonna let you know that you fucked with me and I fuck with you just as tough, like, and I think that's probably one of them, like, if I you know what I'm saying, like, I'm gonna always make rent, but like I might not eat, you know what I'm saying, just to make sure to eat. You feel me? And it's like, if I could do that and still have the clothes around me and make sure you good and I'm good, and that's cool with me type shit. But my mama, shit, she cool. My mama, she take care of her damn self type shit. As a strong black, come on now, as a strong black woman should, she take care of her damn self to the point where it's like, shit, you don't need me type shit, like. If I'm slowing you down type shit, so I don't want to never slow my mom down. But
alright.
Yeah.
And my last question for you, I want you to think about this for a little bit. I'm gonna ask it slowly. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Good. See myself in the next 5. And, that's quicker than we, you know what I'm saying? really expect.
Open your eyes too many times is there.
Real shit. I do see myself in the next 5 years. I definitely see myself like with an archive showroom. Like I'm gonna have a space to the point where you can come in, sit down with your friends, whether it's by y'all's individual selves or coming in from 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever. Like regular retail store hours, whatever. Like one of the two. Like I definitely see myself having a space where people can walk in and have a conversation and come buy something and have an experience, a learning experience out of it. And from there, I mean, after I see myself doing that in the next 3 or 4 years, and from there, past that, I want to build a community. Right? Really, just like I want to be able to give vintage tees back. I want to run a school drive, and now I'm putting backpacks. So what I'm saying. Now you come to school flying that Bulls t-shirt with Jordan on it from '96, and this kid is only 7 years old, 10 years old. He don't know nothing about this, but the simple fact that what I'm saying, I was able to do it. So now he got something cool to talk to his friends about. And just that little moment right there, you almost like preserving history. And if I can do that, and not only in the general Arkansas, like what I'm saying, but to the point where it bleeds out, like that's gonna be cool, bro. So. Yeah, definitely in the next, like, we want a store in the community. That's I want people to associate not only vintage, but when they think of vintage, I want them to think of me and think of the community that we just built. Think about all the different people that have contributed to it. So, yeah, like, it's going to be I ain't going to say a long, bumpy ride, but it's going to be a ride. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm here. Hey, we working.
Hell, yeah. It's going to be some shit. It's going to be some shit to come out of it, but... Shit, even taking the time, like, it's gonna be cool to see this in like 5 years to see, you know what I'm saying? Growth.
It's on camera, so hey.
From both of us, you know what I mean? Like, doing this consistently, like, it's gonna show. Mm-hmm. And, like, my biggest thing, like, you can't fake genuine. Like, you can't fake it. Like, so many people, like, obviously want to do so many different things for themselves, but don't approach it with the right intentions. You know what I'm saying? They approach it with almost a selfish intent, or they approach it with the intent of trying to get bigger and better and more well known. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that's not sustainable. That's not nothing that's gonna last for the next 10 years. Like, yeah, being well known, but being well known for what? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm getting money, but you know what I'm saying? How long is the money gonna last? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, thinking the next level. Like, yes, that level is there, but like, how do I get to the next one? You know what I'm saying? So. We both thinking about it right now to the point where like, it's gonna have a breakthrough, and it's gonna be a blind breakthrough. Like, it's gonna simply us wake up one day and do something the right way, one thing the right way, or go to one different place the right way, and boom, you feel me? It's a whole different trajectory. You know what I'm saying in your life.
Like the old adage in the music business, it takes years to be an overnight success.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
When it happens overnight.
It takes years to be an overnight success. Real shit. And that's literally how it happens. Like, you don't fucking realize that shit happening, but it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking happening. And it's gonna fucking add up. And I can't wait to see what this shit look like, man. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me. Man. You got anything you want to tell the people before we go?
Man, I appreciate if you watched this whole interview this long. Literally, like, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart, because I don't even like getting on camera for real.
Give them a promo code for half off or something.
Man, you know what?
If you watched it this far, you
real shit. If you watch this video this far on my website, I'm sure he'll tag me, but strangefinds.com. If you watch this video, I'm giving you 40% off. Real shit.
Give them a special code.
40 BUC.
BUC.
It's gonna be BUC coupon code is gonna be loaded up, ready. You just type it in at checkout. I promise. If you watch the video, that's great. I love you, and I'm sure he appreciates it just as much.
Even if you just skipping through right now, I appreciate you.
Like, for real, cause like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't do this, and he getting me out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, I got him talking on camera. You don't even see this man.
Come on out, but yeah, definitely tap in. Like, it's gonna be everlasting, ever growing. Like, it's just so much potential to the point where, like, if you're not really on it now, like, you're gonna be missing out on some really cool shit in the next like 2 or 3 years, a year
In
from
the
now.
next year, hey.
Like, cause it's always new shit coming in, always different shit, sports, military, whatever, literally art, black art. I mean, I just find all sorts of shit. Shoes, like I'm starting to dip and dabble in the sneakers a little bit. Like, so like if you gotta get healed, bro. Like, if you're not being healed, then you're lagging behind. So and especially in Arkansas, but in general, like as a human, why are you lagging behind? So yeah.
Well, like I said, that's my brother. Appreciate him. Appreciate you, my guy.
I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate it, man. It means a lot. It means a lot.
And always, don't keep score, keep scoring.
Hey.